Hey guys, this is Advanced Logic. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, and I'm gonna swallow my saliva! Thank God. Alright, in the last part, we're gonna... in the last part we got into the we got access to the 7th dungeon because we saved all of the Zoras. And we got the main item of this dungeon, the long switch, which lets us go, which goes twice the distance as the switch hook, so very, very useful. Anyway, and in this part we're gonna continue on and hopefully finish up the 7th dungeon, so... Because judging by the pace I've been doing this, thanks to that practice run that I did, we're gonna be getting a lot of stuff anyway. This is the one thing that I missed out before, and you get a ring. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but for now, go with it. Anyway, let's make our way over here. For this part, you're gonna have to need the long switch. Switch places with that. Switch places with the pot. Switch places from this distance. See, look at that distance. You could not be able to pull that off with the normal switch hook. Anyway, and with this, you're gonna need the Cane of Samaria. Place the little block right there, and you get a small key. The first of 3 that you're probably gonna need, that you're gonna be needing in order to gain access to this one area. Or 4, I can't remember how many exactly it was. And now we're gonna have to raise the water level up not once, but twice, so let's get going. Swim faster, Link. In fact, let's make use of that. Wow, that is quicker. Why didn't I use that before? Anyway, let's okay, screw you guys. Why don't I have the boomerang? Oh, right, that's on my cartridge. Anyway, I think back in one of the Goron mini games, you could actually get the boomerang as one of the prizes. Can't remember exactly which one. I think it was the dance one or the, well, not the minecart one. I remember it was one of them. I think it was, oh, not Big Bang. I think it was the minecart one. Or not. Son of a whore, I can't remember. Anyway, let's continue on through here. Now let's raise the water level twice up in this motherfucker. Anyway, hey. God damn that knockback. Anyway, let's push this switch so we can raise it once. Alright, the first floor of it is filled with water. Now let's fill up that second floor. Anyway, right here, this is why you need 3 keys. 3 small keys, because over there, that's the boss key. It's gonna take me a while to get to it. Hey. Man, I wish I got the boomerang in this port. Anyway, we're gonna use that small key right there. And technically, you need 4 then, so make your way down here and hit this second switch. Now both bottom floors are filled with water, so yep. Now let's traverse our way through that level. Through the rest of the level. Hopefully without me forgetting anything. Hell, I think I already forgot something, but that'll be for another time. Anyway, we're now with both floors filled to the rim with water. I'm not even swimming right now. Let's make our way down here. This one room that we couldn't make use of, we need the long switch for it, and let's switch places with all of those. And the first of 3 keys that we need. Very nice. And I just like using the long switch. Alright, that's 1 down. Now we need 2 more. Now let's continue on through here. Come on, swim faster, Link. Man, I love the swimmer's ring now. It's making this a lot quicker for me to traverse. Hey. Anyway, this is actually the route to the boss, so I'll show you guys once we get to it. So, let's continue onward through here. If I remember correctly, this is just that one route that I was already taking before. Crap, I think I'm already lost. Quick glance at that. Alright. Oh, now I remember how to the second of 3 keys. For this next key, you need the floor to be like submerged in water. Same goes for this room too, because it has a fairy in it. Like, break that little pot, and you get a fairy. Make your way to the left. For this part, you're gonna need this technically technically long switch, so switch with that and go to this chest. You get a small key out of that. That's the second of 3 that we need. And actually, alright, I remember the third one, so we're gonna be finishing up this dungeon sooner than I thought it would. Hopefully I remember where it is. Wait. Yep, now I remember. Hopefully. Anyway, hey. Alright. Fuckers. Anyway, let's continue on to that third key. Which you're gonna need the long switch for, and the... what else I forget? Hey, get in that stairs. Actually, why didn't I just submerge? Or why didn't I just dive deeper? Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna... wait, am I on the bottom floor? Yep, I'm on the bottom floor. If I remember correctly. Yep, it's right here. It's supposed to be under this one place where you can't get access to it unless it's submerged in water or something. I'm trying to make sense out of it. Anyway, just follow what I'm doing. I can't explain it well. Anyway, just make your way over here, and you're gonna need the lawn switch for this part. Make your way to the left right here, and long switch to that really far away pot. And now let's continue onward to get this final third key that we need. For this part, you actually have to kill all the enemies in here, including that little flower which you can't kill by normal means. So guess what you need to use? Long switch. Hit it with that, and there we go. This bottom part right here opens up, and you get the small key out of it. And now we can make our way over to the boss key, so let's make that happen. Hey! Stop bumping into me. There we go. Can't mess with the Master Sword unless I switch to it. Anyway, long switch. Thank God I did the thank God I did a practice run of this beforehand, because I don't think this would have taken at the very least 3 parts. At the very least. Anyway, let's make our way to that boss key. Hey. Alright. There we go. I'm really hoping it's recording properly, or I don't have to re-record this. Sweet. What sucks is that you can't swim over those damn spikes. You actually have to long switch anyway. Regardless. Oh wait, I already have them set. Hey. Son of a whore, I'm running out of hearts. I'm actually gonna put that gold joy ring on again. There we go, I need some help. God damn it. Give me some hearts. And not a jinx. Pause. What? Damn, I gotta stop watching the Boondocks. Actually, no, I shouldn't. It's an awesome show. To me, it is anyway. Anyway, with this in hand, let's... Hey! Actually, I think there's a fairy in here, so... I'm gonna kill that dude. Alright, there was a fairy. And thanks to the gold joy ring, we got double the recovery, so... Alright, right here, this chest has a Gasha seed, and I used the long switch by accident. Rock's feather. Alright, second of 3. We don't need to actually kill this dude, but I feel like it. And the last of them. And finally, we made it to this part. We got the boss key. And now let's make our way to that boss, which is probably going to take up the rest of this video. And I'm going to start up the boss battle in the... Son of a... God damn it, Jinx. Oh, at least we can use our weapon again. Anyway, from here, we're going to have to long switch to that. Hurry up, I only got a minute. Damn it. Swimmer's ring. There we go. And with this part, you're gonna have to need both floors, both bottom floors, submerged in water. So you just dive under that and dive to that part, and then dive up to this part. And from here on out, it's simple. You just follow this little path given to you, and get out of my way. Damn right. And then you just make your way over here, and it's the boss door. So I'm gonna kill these fuckers before it gets in my way. Alright. So I'm gonna put on the gold joy ring again. Alright, there we go. So next time on Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, we're gonna fight the boss and finish up the 7th dungeon. So I'll see you guys then.